This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Back at the camp, Robin is making some coffee for us, and then we just take turns being outside here looking for the bear. Camera is ready right there. Kind of like the weather, it's so grey and misty and it looks good. The rain has stopped. Nice. Still scouting out here for the polar bear. Trying to see in this direction. So coffee is getting ready now, and we're transferring all the footage, images and video from the polar bear, and then just to get it all on the hard drives and to make a backup. And yeah, the cameras are drying. And down here things got pretty wet. Oh yeah. I have to step over the polar bear alarm. See the string? It's right here. I don't know if you can hear the sound of the ice. Let me go down. It's so beautiful. Try to listen to this. It's just so nice. What a beautiful place. And now it has stopped raining, and if the sun just comes just for a few hours, I think everything will be dry. The equipment, the tent, the clothes, everything. So yeah, now it's time for a cup of coffee. Let's see, Rob, I see. Hey. Hey, Robin. Look at that. This is luxury. Cool, thanks.
Last piece.
Ooh, look at that. Hey, thank you. So now, coffee time. Thank you so much. Nice with this weather, isn't it?
It is. Getting a bit, well, it feels a bit drier already,
yeah.
So it's really nice.
Starting to dry. I don't know if Robin always agree with me, but I always say if that camera can talk, he would say this is what I'm made for. Photographing in the Arctic, heavy rain, frost, glaciers, polar bears. It must be fun for a camera. Hey, look at that, Robin, the rainbow. Oh. Just got the coffee and then stress again.
Sorry, I can...
So yeah, sun is here, no rain, wind is picking up, coming from the glaciers, and now it's time to just do a little photography. Hey Robin! Hey. Yeah, we just left the tent to have a little walk because the rain stopped and the wind has calmed down almost completely. And then we saw an Arctic fox searching for food in all the small these ice pieces that are close to the shoreline. And it's not particularly shy, but it's not particularly trustful either. So we want to keep a good distance. good. We have the wind coming in here, so he doesn't have our scent. We can get a bit closer because he's sneaking down behind the ice. So we'll be able to get closer without him noticing. This is probably the ultimate sign of animals not being affected. He has just lied down to sleep, cleaned himself a little bit, and I don't want to disturb that, so we are going in a big circle. Hopefully get some nice photos of him sleeping there on the hillside. We're going back to get the 800mm with a converter on, because that means we can stay on a good distance. And oh, he's on the top. Now I just got the 800mm, which is pretty good, and then I just hope the fox is still there. So I just saw some small birds here playing in the mud. Now let's get the backpack off. That's very good for the reflection of the white ice and then the little bird in front. But the brown part of it was not perfect, but as further I could get down, the smaller the mud got. So I think it would work, but time will show. The Arctic fox has just past the little hill in front of us. Yeah, he's smelling, sniffing around. He is. I think he's going back now. That was good. We're just on our way up a little hill to see if we can get a glimpse of the glacier. We got some good photos. I got some really good photos of the fox down there and some good video recordings. It's always like that. There's always another hill. But now when we're here, we just want to see if we can see the glacier from a little above. So this is probably the last light today. The sun is hiding behind the mountains back there behind the glacier. We just want to give it a last go and take a trip along the coastline to see if we can find the Arctic fox just one more time in the last light. See if we can be lucky just one more time today, but it's almost too much to ask. But yeah, let's go. No fox, but we decided to go up here on the little top. It's our last day here on this beautiful location. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, if weather allows, we'll get a pickup, small boat, and go back. We wanted to take benefit of this beautiful evening and just have a glimpse over the last sun and the glacier, because this has been an amazing day. I don't think we can ask for much more on a day like this, especially not when the landscape is like it is just in front of me now. This is amazing. Look at this. Oi. It could be worse.
Could be worse. This is nice. Great ending.
Definitely. So yeah, I think that was it for this time. See you out there.
My name is Jason Roberts, and I've invited Morten to come and see our operations here at Polar X. Polar X is a film service provider looking after locations in both the Arctic and Antarctica for the international networks like BBC, National Geographic, Netflix, all the wildlife films you've seen from the frozen world. So through our history, Polar X has been involved with over 350 films from both the Arctic and Antarctica. Everything you've seen of polar bears, penguins, seals, reindeers, we have been involved with the logistics of the filming. Please welcome, come and see our logistics.
I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Squarespace lets you build professional-looking websites without any knowledge about coding and web design. You simply choose one of the many great-looking templates, and by dragging and dropping photos and changing the text and colors, you can make it your own. You can create beautiful galleries to showcase your work, and it's very easy to update the gallery with your latest photos. It also has built-in e-commerce, so you can start selling your prints, calendars, and digital products. So if you need a new website, head over to squarespace.com to start your 14 days free trial. And you can use the off code Morten Hilmer to get 10% off your first purchase. I've put a link in the description.